Alright, sweet deal, sweet deal. I need to actually open up Twitch now. What is going on, guys? It is Foreign, and welcome to the Squadcast. I'm sorry I keep turning my head because I'm trying to see where the chat is. Welcome to the Squadcast. As you can see, we have a new layout, and you can see Stark acting like a chicken with his chrome dome head.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I had to say
Why?
that.
I like it.
I had to
What,
say
Chrome Dome?
Yeah, man.
that. Yeah,
That's
chrome
as lame
dome.
as calling somebody with glasses four eyes. Like, that's not a very good joke.
That's a pretty good joke.
What, four eyes?
Yeah. You guys didn't see that. Yeah. So, this week, all we really have to talk about, or all that I have to talk about, is the Xbox One. Just released, and...
And I don't have one.
No, you don't. Well, you have two people that play games, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
It's... God damn it.
What?
I accidentally turned on my Xbox. It hurt
What
me.
did you say? Did you
Because
say?
it said Xbox. Xbox on.
Well, I think I said one, but it thought I said on.
Oh.
Oh well.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't have one, and it's probably not going to happen until spring. Just so everyone knows. And I'm
But-
disappointing everyone.
We need to hop
What?
over to This Week on Reddit. Let's hear what's on.
Already?
Wait,
Already?
no, let's have a little conversation before we get into that, all right?
Oh,
Would it have been a more viable option for you to purchase an Xbox One had it had backwards compatibility? Do you think you would have bought one at launch if that were the case?
I would have probably planned ahead probably for that if that was the case. Yeah, because we would have been able to just get the one and been okay.
Yeah. Stupid Microsoft. Learn from that.
Lost a sale. Yeah,
Jeez.
lost a sale. Out of their 1 million, they lost one.
They probably lost a ton because of no backwards compatibility. Actually.
Yeah. Well, you're probably right.
nothing. Has
But anyway,
backwards compatibility.
this week on Reddit,
What are you drinking? I just want to know.
it's an agave wheat from Breckenridge.
Ooh, agave. That's what they make tequila out of.
It's pretty tasty. This week on Reddit, nothing really spectacular. Nothing really stuck out to me. There's a few things that I'll link in the chat. The first one is that apparently LG's new smart TVs have been logging viewing info and USB file names to their servers. So like if you have an LG TV and you like plugged in your USB device to like watch a movie that you downloaded or a file or whatever,
Porn.
or you were browsing something on the internet or video, Netflix, things like that, it's actually sending this information back to LG. So we have another NSA kind of,
LG's trying to find them good videos to watch.
Yeah, which I think is kind of, I mean, it's not surprising, but it's still kind of like, really? You're gonna go with that? I don't know. I thought that was interesting.
I'm okay with that because I don't have a smart TV, obviously. I don't ever plan on getting a smart TV. I mean, I have a computer, I have a phone. I think that's enough for me, I guess.
I mean, I think eventually I'll get a smart TV. Like, if this one broke, I would probably get a smart TV.
I mean, I would go with a smart TV if they dropped down in price drastically because they're really expensive in comparison to just a normal HD TV.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like 5 years from now, smart TVs are going to be regular TVs. You know
Sure.
what I mean? Like, they're not going to be
What's the next one going to be? The 4K, or what is it called?
4K. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 4K. If they don't think of like some other creative thing to do with TVs now, which is also possible.
Which could be what?
Actually, the most recent, not the most recent, back when probably like 2 years ago when I worked at the Rays, we were talking about this. They were in the process of developing TVs that were as thin as like almost like a yoga mat, like that kind of thickness, I guess, and they could legitimately roll up. You could roll up a TV.
Well, I mean, they're still working on that. They also have screens that you put electrodes like on a wall and you paint between them with this certain paint, and it can illuminate it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of cool. And also, realistically, they could easily make a TV that's the size of a wall, a 4K TV. Like, the pixel density wouldn't have to be that insane. Not mean, bro Chongo.
Bro Chongo.
Yeah.
So the next thing I have would be this video of actual footage from the tornado in Illinois. It was a guy who filmed it, and he filmed this tornado right before it ran over his house and completely demolished his house.
Oh yeah.
And he was filming it the entire time. Him and his wife, I guess, was in the background. You can hear her screaming the whole time. But like
It was his daughter.
No, I thought it was his wife.
I'm pretty sure it was his daughter.
Anyway, either way, it's a female in the background. But he's filming it, and he's like, "Oh crap, I got to get out of here!" And he like runs inside, and then he goes down. They go down the basement, and then you just hear all kinds of noise, and she's screaming. And then after it passes, he comes up, and just like the whole side of his house is gone. And I'll link that in the chat here in a second. And then I have one more thing, and it's for Beans because it's Beans' birthday today. Well,
Happy birthday, Beans.
It's technically not his birthday anymore, but it was.
It's his birthday here, so...
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Beans.
Actually, I meant to say it last night when it popped up on Skype, but I forgot.
Yeah, so it's Beans' birthday, and here still. It's not there anymore, and I have... This happened on Reddit, and this is going to be for him. So I'm going to link a picture that is for Beans. I'm sure he already saw it. He's going to say, "I synced it." That's what he's going to say. But there it is.
If he's anything like my friend that sits on Reddit, he'd probably say, "Oh, I saw it on Reddit first.
Mm-hmm.
I already saw that on Reddit."
Yeah, I synced it.
Guess what? I saw that on Reddit. Like, I don't
That's
give
what
a fuck.
That's what I say all the time. I synced it.
But I always think it's funny, like, even if it's a YouTube video, he'll be like, "Saw it on Reddit." Like, no, actually, YouTube saw it first. So, shut the fuck up.
Reddit saw it on YouTube first.
No, but can we go back to this tornado video? That shit was insane. That video was...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like,
I can't watch it because I need audio.
It was a completely... You have a laptop, don't you? Press it up on the laptop.
Where is it? I don't know where it is.
But yeah, it's like, you know,
Someone
you just see
stole
this tornado outside, and it's big, and it's coming right towards him, and he's like, oh, and the thing is, like, he's like, oh gosh, like he's not nearly as nervous as he should be. Like, I'd be screaming like a little girl, and I want to see a tornado. That's something I want to do. And I'm pretty sure it was his daughter, because at some point he's like, where's your sister? Did you talk to your sister? Whatever he's saying. But yeah, man, he comes up, and there's like he's like, look, there's a car. Like, a car was blown like across like a field, and like he had like an exercise bike that was like in his doorway. The whole wall was gone. Dude, it was insane. It was nuts. That video was crazy. I watched it like 4 times, and it was what, like 30 seconds of like when the tornado, you heard the tornado like hitting, and then it was just gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Everything was destroyed. It was ridiculous.
So was his house just like legitimately rubble afterwards?
One side of it, it looks like.
The whole one side of it is completely gone. Like, he just goes out and where his porch was and his back deck was, or front or whatever, it's just a big hole in the house, and they're like standing there, and she's still like screaming or whatever, and he's like, "We gotta get out of here before the rest of the house falls down." Yeah,
and like the houses you saw at the beginning, like in the direction of the tornado, were completely flattened.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like the neighbor's house is completely gone. I hope no one's hurt. I mean, I hope they weren't in the house if it's gone.
I mean, if
it's completely gone, I think they took it with them.
Yeah, they left and were like,
so
we're out.
No, I haven't seen the video. Do they live in a trailer home?
No. It's
like
a house. It's like a it's a pretty big house.
Is it like nice houses in the area?
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like, at least.
Like recently built, possibly.
Yeah,
they're
probably.
They're houses, foreign. They're like.
No, I'm just curious because I actually talked to a friend of mine the other day when we had the tornado warnings here. When we were heading basically towards where the tornadoes were, I was saying how I wouldn't be so worried in the area that I'm in. But if I lived in like southern Milwaukee, where the houses are all from like the fucking 1901 and shit like that, like those houses would just be gone.
I would be more worried about a tornado where you live than in southern Milwaukee, where everything's made out of bricks. Your house, like the houses near us, are like they're wood and plastic. Like, it'll rip the siding right off there, and then like everything else from there will just be like fucking nothing to a tornado in modern houses. I would take bricks any day over that.
I don't know. It depends on the house too. Like, our house is from probably the early 1900s, and I would probably feel pretty safe in this house just for the simple fact that it's like, I don't know. Like back then, the craftsmanship was a lot better than it is today. I feel like it's more sturdy.
It's not just like held together with like spit and toothpicks.
Unless you live in that apocalypse house or whatever that show is.
Yo, some of those houses are crazy. Have you seen some of those? Like those actual zombie apocalypse houses where there's no like graspable hinges on any of the windows or anything like that. Like it all seals up from the outside. There's no like any kind of entrances or anything. It's crazy.
So
some of those are
like
crazy.
The outside is like completely flat, so
Yeah.
you can't grab on anything.
Like there was this one. It's built like almost like a bunker, right? And in the summertime, you can open it up. And there's like big windows in the front and the back, and it's all open and stuff like that. But then if you want to, you can literally shut the house down, and everything like slides together, and it makes it like one like impenetrable cube all the way around the house. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff like that.
That's weird.
That's awesome.
If I were a billionaire, I would build a bunker just inside of a mountain. Like that, if zombies attack, I'm just gonna live in a mountain. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
There'll be room for 3. You guys want to join me? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, just 3 though, so Heather can't come.
Then no.
Or Denise. There'll just be the 3 of us.
I never said I was going.
Oh.
Fine, then Denise can come.
Then Denise can. Wait, you said Heather couldn't come.
Well, if you didn't come, then Heather could come.
Wait, what?
if Denise didn't want to go, then it could be you and Heather.
He's like, I'm just taking all the ladies.
And if you and Heather don't want to go, it's going to be Freddie and Beans.
That's weird.
Beans isn't going to want to hang out with you.
If it comes to not getting eaten by zombies, I think he'd be quite alright with that.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
He's like, give me over. I'd rather die than stay with you.
He looks to his left, it's me beckoning him into a mountainside. He looks to his right, and it's a horde of like 1,000,000 zombies, and he's like, just runs right towards the zombies. I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
How would you feel if you were in the mountain and that was the situation? Like, or make it, let's up the ante. What would you do if you were in the mountain and you had all the supplies and the chance to save someone, and the girl that you liked or had a crush on or loved
Lauren
was outside, and you were like, come with me, and she took one look at you and the possible life with you inside a mountain, just one-on-one, and then to the right saw just a horde of zombies coming, and she was just like, and just ran into the zombies. What would you do?
Are we already into this section? What would we do section?
Yes.
Is that what we're doing now? Man, I would, first and foremost, I'd like go through my head like, what a bitch. And then I'd just think, well, it's not meant to be. And then I would slam the fucking door to my mountain shut. And I would wait until I saw that zombie. And I'd wait until I saw that zombie bitch later on, and I'd be like, you broke my heart. And then I would probably shoot her in the face, because she's a zombie.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Or I would keep her as a zombie pet. That'd be interesting, too.
I feel like it would be like one of those like awkward moments from movies. Kind of like in Scott Pilgrim, where they have like those really awkward moments all the time. And she's just like, well... Yeah.
And I'm out. Oh, man.
I'm like, whatever, girl. There's going to be more non-zombie women. You're not the only one left.
I feel like that situation would be even more awkward if you were dating the person, but they wanted to break up with you for a really long time. And they just didn't know how to do it, and then it's the zombie apocalypse, and they're like, well, this is probably a good time to say it's not working. She just kills herself.
That would be ridiculous.
That'd be pretty funny.
I see. I don't know. I might be so heartbroken that I might just like run after her. No, wait. and then she gets eaten. And then you're like, dang it, I should have stayed in my mountain.
I mean, now, what's in this mountain?
I mean, you've got food, supplies, you've got ammunition, guns. You've got maybe TV, some cable, internet.
All right, I can do without her.
It's 60 years worth of food for 3 people. Because I said there's room for 3.
I'm gonna live for 180 years
for 3 people. So 180 years worth of food and water. Not to mention there's like 7 Xbox Ones because eventually they're gonna break and they gotta last 180 years. So you need a bunch of them. And 1 PS4, but let's be real, it's a PS4. Oh, and N64 too with Super Smash Bros. And Mario Party.
That's what we gonna last like a week.
Food and Mario Party.
That's
and
funny.
lots of old school Playboy magazines.
What?
With sticky pages.
Like, yeah, great. Bush.
What?
What? That's not in your zombie survival kit? Old school Playboys? All right, must just be me.
The full collection from the 1980s.
From 70s through early 90s.
That's gross. Thank you though.
Yeah.
From 70s until the razor was finally socially acceptable to use.
Yeah. Did you guys? Okay, so this is completely off topic, and Foreign doesn't get to answer the previous question, unless he already did. I wasn't really paying attention. Did you know at one point they were doing nuclear tests, right, with nuclear bombs, and they dug a hole really deep, I don't know, a few hundred feet, and they filled it up with water, and they covered the top with a big steel plate, right? And they didn't know what was going to happen. They just wanted to see what kind of explosion would happen underground, right? They blew up the nuke, instantly vaporized all the water, and the huge, like, multi-ton steel plate shot faster than escape velocity and left planet Earth. Shot into fucking space, dude. And, like, to this day, apparently, that is legitimately one of the plans the government has if we ever got attacked by aliens, is they would dig deep holes and launch huge fucking steel plates at the mothership from Earth with nukes. Because nukes themselves wouldn't be very effective in space because there's nothing for the bomb to push. Like there's there's going to be an explosion, but there's no force.
Which is why every space movie where they have to blow up something in space doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like
actually, most of this stuff actually implodes and then explodes from it.
Also doesn't make sense though because the only matter that was there was the stuff that was in the bomb. Like you need air to cause a concussive force. Right. That's what does it. Granted, I mean a nuke in space, like if you were anywhere near it, you would still die. Like it would still there'd be energy shooting out of it. But dude, that's so fucking cool that they're gonna launch. They're like, if anything fucking happens, we got these huge fucking steel discs and we're gonna shoot them at the mothership. That's awesome. It's so cool. But yeah. I remember when I saw it. It was a few years ago. I don't know why I brought it up. Maybe because I'm really focused on the world ending now, thanks to this show.
So Billy, did you find any interesting facts?
I just told one. No,
I just told one.
The other day, and I don't really remember all the details of it, but I just thought it was kind of cool. There's a company, I think it's called Robots for Humanity. It's essentially like a research firm where they're designing robots to aid people that are whatever quadriplegic or have trouble communicating. And one thing they've been working on, which I think is really cool, is that they're taking unmanned like quadrotor drones and they're hooking those things up to the Oculus Rift like 3D glasses, so you can control a 3D drone and like fly around if you're disabled. So I mean that just gives people who can't leave their bed, they can get up and they can follow people around their house or fly outside and see stuff.
So creepy.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate creep.
Like, I don't want to deal with this conversation. You just like fly super high up. You're just gone. But I mean that's cool, and that technology eventually could lead to more advanced robotics, so people who can't get out of bed can still send their robot or go as their robot to like the grocery store.
Yeah, but now you're talking about iRobot stuff where they're going to commit murder.
Well, no, the robots aren't autonomous. They're controlled by...
For now. They're not autonomous for now. right?
I mean, let's be real here. With or without this technology, there's still going to be autonomous robots to destroy everything. That's bound to happen. I saw Terminator, all right, and The Matrix. So like, it's just going to happen. It's unavoidable. At least for a short time, it can give people who can't get out of bed the ability to fly quad rotors.
At least for the short time, we can just further the process along as much as we can. Makes sense.
Yeah. But no, I thought it was kind of cool that they're developing things like that. So it's like small head movements can like control like the direction you're flying and whatnot. So I'd be willing to give that a try. Learn how to fly a quad rotor with 3D glasses.
I guess.
I wouldn't be able to do it. It would just constantly like spin to the right.
It's not your eye movements. It's your head. It's your head movements. So like you'll be wearing it and you'll like tilt your head up and it'll like go up.
What if your neck's broke?
Oh, then it would constantly go to the left because I actually turn my head to the left more often than not to see better.
This is all flawed, Billy. I don't like it.
It's a work in progress. Fuck you guys, all right? I'm just trying to let you know that there's something cool going out there with technology, right? It's a cool little fact that you can fly a drone with an Oculus Rift. That's fucking cool. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna go buy one of those. The drone only costs $300. Whenever they release the Oculus Rift, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna fly my drone to your house and I'm gonna stare at you. Because that's all it does, unless I put guns on it. I'll shoot you.
I'm gonna stare at you. I'm just gonna fucking look at you.
It's gonna be this drone just looking at me, and I'm like,
yeah,
crap.
You're gonna be sitting there playing Call of Duty, and all of a sudden you're just gonna hear like a knocking on the window. You're gonna see a quad rotor just bumping into your window trying to get in.
And then I just put the blind down.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna fly down through your chimney that you probably don't actually have.
Yeah, don't.
Who knows? Maybe it'll have lasers by the time I get it, and I'll just burn a hole through your wall. We'll see. But I thought it was kind of cool when I saw that.
That sounds pretty sweet.
Wake
though.
up! Wake up!
I don't know. I just like instantly. I just got tired like just now.
So let's talk about the X-Bone.
What about it?
What's an X-Bone?
You guys have it. The X-Boner. You guys got an X-Boner?
Yep.
I have a boner for my Xbox One.
What?
Dude.
I did actually say that it's the second love of my life.
Oh wow.
Here's
it's
the
right
thing
behind Emma, and it's Skip Denny's. No, I'm just kidding.
Here's the thing about the Xbox One. I haven't played a lot of games on it because to play games you need to hold your controller, and I find myself just talking to it to do things constantly. Like I never want to pick up the controller. I'm always just like, Xbox, do not turn on. All right. Good Xbox. And then I'm like,
right,
cool,
go
to Netflix, and I just do shit with. I'm like Xbox, mute the TV and shit. Like, just mute the TV. Like seriously, I'm like amazed by the voice commands.
Didn't you say that your nephew came in the other day and went Xbox mute and fucking muted your TV while you were playing?
No, he did something like that. I mean, he was in here. I was showing it to him, and then he said something and it worked.
Could you imagine? Could you just imagine? He'll start doing that to piss you off too. He'll just come in like Xbox mute, and you're like, no.
I didn't hear what he said.
Well, I play games with my headset, so if he did that, it wouldn't matter. I would just mute my TV.
True.
Swag.
Well, I'm saying if you were like watching Netflix and you're like really into it, and you're just like, oh my god, and he's just like mute, and you're like, no.
Well, first off, he wouldn't do that because he knows I would not abstain from punching him. I don't care how young he is. I would punch him. That's what I do.
That's something you should say online.
I told Farn he got home like the day I got it, or whatever the day after, and I was like, hey, Jalen, I got the new Xbox. You want to see it? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, too bad. And then I just left the room. It's so fucking bogus.
You're such a douche.
But he came in here today, and he was like, so what'd you do with your old Xbox? And I was like, why? He's like, well, I just thought you'd let me have it. I was like, no. The fuck? Get out of here.
Shut up. I'm playing it.
Then he's like, Xbox, turn off. And he fucking leaves. But I wouldn't turn off. I'd have to say yes. But anyway, I highly recommend the Xbox One. It's pretty cool. Even though I had some problems on launch day getting the first day patch installed and whatnot, it pissed me off. I was saying I should have got a PlayStation, but now I'm really glad I got the Xbox instead. Can't control the PlayStation by talking to it.
True. Sony sucks.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
I said it. Fight me, bro.
Yo, Chrome Dome, chill out, all right? I'm not trying to fight you over your fake console beliefs.
My
So-
fake? They're not fake. They're real.
I'm really enjoying the Xbox One.
Why?
It has a lot of. It has its quirks that make me like pissed off beyond belief because I'm just like, where is this? But like Billy said, I mean the voice commands are awesome. I haven't had a chance to use any of the games that just use the Kinect. Like there's Kinect Fitness, it's free, or you can just I guess test it out and you can buy workouts and shit. So I haven't had a chance to like test that out, but other than that, like this is my first time having the Kinect, and it's a really awesome feature to have. And it allows for, you know, the developers obviously to develop for the Kinect now that everybody with an Xbox One has a Kinect. So I don't know, it's just nice that now that it's included, I think it'll make gaming a lot different than it was before. With even just for instance, if Battlefield, when you're doing the campaign and you can actually do voice commands to make your squads move up and all that stuff. I don't know, it'd be interesting. I did actually hear there is one implementation of the sensor while playing a game, and that was FIFA. If you swear too much and you're doing like manager mode, you get penalized. Which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think that's funny. I thought that they were they going to implement that for whenever you if you swore during the match, like you could get red cards or yellow cards depending on like what that was.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what had happened, but a friend of mine from the UK that got FIFA for free had said that happened to him.
I saw that in a commercial or some sort of advertisement for it for FIFA 14.
That would be annoying.
There has been rumors that like other games, like let's say Call of Duty, the next one, they would have it. So if you swear a lot, right, like me when I play Call of Duty, you'll have a higher tendency to get put into lobbies with people who swear, so that you're not just swearing at like little kids. But let's be fair, the little kids swear just as much as I do.
They swear more, man.
They swear more.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think they do at least.
I think they do for sure.
Except their swearing like chains aren't as eloquent as mine. Like my personal favorite one is punk ass bitch. Like I love saying that shit. It just rolls off the tongue. I love it. Foreign knows. How often do I say that, Foreign?
What?
Constantly. Punk ass bitch.
Maybe once a week.
When I was driving home. I was driving home from getting my Xbox, and I was texting Billy. And I shouldn't admit that I was texting while driving, but I decided to use the Siri function, and I tested it out, and I said some like obscene phrase, and it worked perfectly.
Nice.
And then I said something completely normal, and it didn't work at all. Some of the things that I don't like about the Xbox One, and I think these are just things that are going to be worked out with time. The recording feature looks like trash. It looks so bad.
Does it? I haven't really looked at it. I did record that one clip though.
Yeah. Actually, I was just playing Call of Duty, and it's the first time while playing Ghost so far that since it's been out that I've actually wanted to actually record, and I didn't. I did basically the Perfectionist challenge with the sniper rifle while playing Cranked, and while doing that, I got a collateral in there, so I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna show this," because it was a pretty quick 6 kill streak, and then yeah, I fucking saw it and it was just like garbage looking. I was like, "Great."
Did you try and export it and see what it looks like when it's exported?
I did export it.
So you have it on your computer?
Well, I mean, it's on console. I haven't uploaded it through SkyDrive yet.
Get it on your computer and see if it still looks like trash. Probably.
Well, I need to sign up for SkyDrive then.
Yeah.
I haven't done that, so I'll probably do that eventually. But it looks like trash on there because I was like, oh sweet, I'll play it on here and then just record it right off and trim it up and put it on my channel. But
Another thing too about the Xbox One that is really is there's no way to get into like the memory storage options. Like you can't see the stuff you have saved. So how is that going to work when it comes to, like, say you download a lot of games? You'll go through 500 gigs downloading games really quickly. How do you go through and decide what stuff you want to delete? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
so that's stupid. And then another thing Foreign pointed out to me, and now it bothers me, is if you go to the notifications, you can't delete your notifications. Yeah. And I looked into it on Xbox support, and the official statement from Microsoft is, you don't delete notifications. It's like that's what they said. You don't delete notifications, and they stay in there for, was it 30 days or is it a week? It's a week or until you have like 50 of them or something. They start going down. It's so dumb. Like, what if you want to go in and just see the stuff you have and delete it, so if you get new notifications, you can see just which ones are new. Like, that would be so much better. But
Bean said that there's no auto sign in. There is auto sign in. It probably doesn't work for you because you're too close to your Kinect sensor. If you are 4 or more feet away from your Kinect sensor and it sees your face, it will actually log you in.
You don't even have to be 4 or more feet away. You just have to see your face.
But like where I sit, like literally, like my sensor's like right here. It doesn't see my face from here.
Did you tilt it up to your
face?
face?
That's why it doesn't auto sign, because you don't even have it pointing at you.
What if you don't have the Kinect at all plugged in?
Your fault. Yeah. You knew damn well you would lose connectivity if you didn't have the Kinect. It's got Kinect in its name. Connectivity.
Yeah, like I had it set up in a different room all weekend because I was watching NFL, I was watching TV, I was testing out all the features while watching my daughter, and I mean, every time that I would turn it on, like, it would log me in instantly just because it could see me clearly.
What if you were sitting with more than one person that has an account?
Then it should actually technically log you all in. When I first had it hooked up and I was getting that all set up, Denise actually had just gotten home, and I was like, "Hey, Denise, watch this," and like I was sitting here, and like, let's say the Kinect can see me right now, and then she like walked up from behind me, and a little like gamer tag thing popped up underneath her face, but then it just said guest because obviously she doesn't have an account yet. So I thought that was really, really interesting that it actually like recognizes other people.
I saw a funny post on Reddit today that was a picture of the Kinect. It was a screen cap, and it was like it recognized a guest, and it was just a blank screen, but in the back corner, like on the couch, was a cat, and above the cat, it had a little name tag that said guest. Like the Kinect saw the cat and was like, that's.
Well, it probably recognizes that it's moving.
Yeah.
I was saying that to someone the other day that I wanted to do that. I wanted to make a profile for my cat and like go up in front of the Kinect, and make it let it scan his face. And so when my cat came in the room, it would be like, "Hello, Admiral Crunchable Witwicky." It would make my day every time it happened.
I would do that with both of my cats because they're always like in the background.
That would be pretty sweet. There's a couple other things that I think that the next update will address. There's a lot of missing things when it comes to settings that I think that a lot of people are just used to from the 360. There's no feature to actually set the audio to go to your speakers or through your headset, like chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I find that a little bit weird. Like Billy had said before, there's no way of actually checking your storage. So... Right. You can't actually go in and see what you have downloaded or what you don't have downloaded. Also, I don't even think I found a spot where you can see how much space you have left. What was the other thing that was missing? Yeah, Beans just said that the party chat system is really weird. It is really weird to me.
I heard if you switch games, it kicks you out of whatever party you were in.
It shouldn't.
That's what I was told.
I don't think it does. It didn't. Yeah. Switching between apps, it didn't do that for us yesterday.
Beans.
Me and Billy were like switching between apps. We were watching different streams. We played games. Like everything was fine.
Kraka told me that today. Kraka and someone else that has it. They said that if say like everyone's in a party playing Ghosts and one of the people switches to Forza, it will kick that person out of the party.
Like. For me, like I think the party thing is kind of cool because it allows you can be in a party, but at any given moment, you can just leave the party chat but stay in the party. So let's say you wanted to, like, instead of just muting your mic or whatnot, you could just say, like, leave party chat. You just do that, and then whenever you want to come back in, you can just join right back into the party chat. And I don't know, that was kind of cool. So I don't know if maybe they're gonna have some feature in the future where you can have like preset parties. Like if you wanted to, let's say me, you, and Foreign had a party, we could always be in that party, but just join that chat whenever we were on. I don't know. We'll see. It's cool. I want to see how it expands from here. Like what happens, 3 years from now when it gets really good.
How many people can be in one party? 32 people, including yourself. Yeah. So, if you're playing Battlefield, technically that's an entire team.
That's awesome.
So if you're playing Battlefield and you guys are actually really good about saying commands, I guess technically like people that would be in the military would have a field day with that because they're used to it through like walkies and stuff.
That would be so awesome to listen to. Like people that actually knew how to communicate playing Battlefield.
Yeah. That would be nuts.
It wouldn't be very fun with us on Call of Duty, though. It'd be like,
heck no.
Like this is some fucking bullshit. Like just swearing.
That's all that it would be.
Yeah.
Spawn kill.
TQ2 said something. How do you get better graphics on the Xbox One? I don't know. I guess I don't understand what you mean by that.
I think there was something out there, kind of like how you could bump the graphics up on like the PlayStation 4 to 1080 and I don't know.
Oh, I mean the whole thing's at 720 constantly. The main menus are actually at 1080.
That's what he's saying, though, is you can bump it up to 1080. The whole console isn't constantly at 720. Depends on what games you're playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another feature that I actually don't like, one, because of the new headset feature, or like the new headset functionality, I haven't found a way to have the Kinect be your microphone constantly.
I went to settings and it said connect microphone and I turned it on.
Mine was turned on for that, and I was playing Ghosts and it doesn't work.
Did you say Xbox unmute mic?
Yeah, it wasn't muted. It said I didn't have a headset at all.
Well, that sucks.
I mean,
I should probably play some more Ghosts.
I am really new to having a Kinect, so I don't know if maybe I'm missing something or what, but yeah, it was just another little feature that I think that these are things that are going to be added eventually with like updates and addressed, because it's just like weird things that you wouldn't even think of. Like I don't know how to go to somebody and follow them, because now you actually have friends and you have your followers. I don't know how to follow anybody.
You trying to follow Keemstar? You're trying to follow? John loves Keemstar.
No. But I just can't even figure out how to do it, because I went to somebody that was one of my friends, or that was following me, and I wasn't following them, but I added them. It was really weird. I feel like I need to just like delete one of you guys from my friends and just like test it.
You sure it's not like if you just add them as friend, like if they don't accept, you're just a follower?
I mean, apparently you're supposed to be allowed to just go and follow somebody.
That's weird.
And I didn't have any... It was... I don't know. I honestly don't understand how it works, so I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, I think I'll actually use my Xbox tonight. I wanted to use it, right? But unfortunately, well, fortunately, depends on how you look at it, really. I participated in this one beta I'm not allowed to speak about because of an NDA. And I did that all weekend. It was 2.5 days, and I had 24 hours of playtime in 2.5 days. I played the shit out of this beta I'm not allowed to disclose because of a non-disclosure agreement.
Yep.
Not everybody knows what beta was. I said it on Twitter.
Speaking of something beta-related, everyone should go sign up for the Elder Scrolls Online beta, because there is another one coming up soon.
How soon?
I don't know exactly how soon, but there was talk that a Mac beta is going to be coming up soon. And I'm sure that they're going to be doing another beta anyways, just to do another stress test, because I don't think the game comes out until the spring.
They're going to do a ton of betas.
But
you think?
Yeah.
Like how many are we talking about here?
Probably every
They'll probably
month,
do.
every
They'll
couple weeks
probably
or
do
so.
like 1 or 2 a month until the game comes out.
And I've also heard that if you've been previously accepted to the beta, you have a better chance of getting accepted again.
Oh, so you're not just constantly in. That sucks.
Yeah. So.
Also, the more bugs you reported, the better chance you have of getting in again. John, how many bugs did you report?
What do you? I don't know what you're talking about.
You just type in /bug or whatever it is, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
For
Type
what?
in /bug.
I don't,
Whenever you experience like something like it was a freeze, or there was a glitch, or you got stuck on something, or whenever you were under the map.
Under what map?
Foreign. All right, enough of that. We're talking about in the undisclosed beta. We're not allowed to disclose. You could type in /bug if undisclosed things had happened. Jeez.
Thank you. We're not supposed to talk about it.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna mind if you say in this game you can report bugs by typing in /bug.
Exactly.
Also, how are they gonna know? It's not like the title of the game is in your title.
Yeah, that's true. I will say that it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I heard that it's supposed to be a monthly fee to play on PC.
$15 on anything. It'll be a $15 a month service fee.
Wow.
This
Subscription.
undisclosed MMORPG will be $15 a month to play.
See, I don't know about that. I mean, that's brutal. After 4 months, you're at a cost of an Xbox game.
Well, you're above that because you'd be at the cost of 2 Xbox games.
Not for 4 months.
Because you already paid for the game.
You paid $60 for the game and then $15 a month thereafter.
Wait.
Well, technically, you get your first month free, so you pay.
You don't just like get the game for free and then you pay monthly.
See, that's brutal, man.
Maybe they might make the game free and then it's just a subscription too. We'll
I
see.
mean, that's just how MMORPGs are. They're always a monthly fee for the most part.
Yeah, and that's like the kind of thing I don't mind paying a monthly fee for because the amount of content you get for the price you're paying is substantial. And if you ever feel at the time like there's not enough content in this game, you just stop paying for it. You know, it's like.
Yeah, but then why pay the $60 up front? Like, if you pay $60 up front, you should get a finished game.
Keep in mind that like when you pay $60 up front for any video game, you are getting a finished game.
Right.
But you're not paying for. When you just pay that $60, you're not getting the kind of support you get when you play an MMO. You're not getting those dedicated servers. You're not getting
You're supposed to. With the Xbox One, you're supposed to.
Well, yeah, you Microsoft dedicated servers, but you're not gonna. How many games do you know of on the Xbox that get a patch every single week to fix bugs? There aren't. Like.
My point is that whenever I'm playing Call of Duty on Xbox One, and I paid $60 for that game plus $50 for the season pass, and I'm paying.
You bought the season pass?
No, I didn't. I'm just saying.
Nerd.
I didn't buy the season pass, but either way, that's still $110 right there. Plus, then you're paying $10 a month for Xbox Live or $7 or however much it is. Like, you're already paying to play this, to use the service and use it online. Like,
but now
why would
you're justifying your monthly fee of Xbox Live for one game when technically you're playing any game you want online.
Right, that's my point. It's exactly my point, actually. That you can play any game you want for that nominal fee. So why should I pay $15 more to play one game?
How many games do you play have as much content as an MMORPG?
I don't know. I mean, Skyrim, the first one, even though it wasn't online.
So there you go. You're already missing out on a huge piece of functionality for it. You're playing with millions of people. Minecraft,
which is a perfect example.
Well, you're going to be playing with thousands of people because not millions of people aren't going to be on your server.
No, but I'm saying like that's how many they're probably estimating.
I know, John, I don't think you ever played an MMO, like legitimately. I played World of Warcraft, and I can say 100% the money that you put into playing that MMO, and who knows, for all we know, that because of that service charge or whatnot, like, you might be able to play on the Xbox One without having Xbox Live. That is a possibility, right? But at the same time, it would be nice if, since you're on the Xbox, using Xbox Live, if they lowered your fee for it. But that money you're paying, that $15 a month or whatnot, or less, if you're paying, pay a full year at a time, you're paying less than $15.
So I can't see that being justified.
But the thing is, it totally is justified. You're getting that's to make sure that everything is balanced. Every single week for those games, a patch comes out. You're paying to make sure that nothing gets bugged. You're paying. The experience you get in an MMO that's well supported is worth it. Also, you're paying. It's an incentive for them to keep up with the game and make sure that they keep the game running well for everybody, so that people don't stop paying their $15 a month service fee for it.
Right.
Like it's well worth it. I can tell you, like, World of Warcraft is probably the most fun I've ever had playing a video game. I played it for a year and a half, 2 years, or something like that, and days and days like of playtime. It's the $15 a month will be worth it, because at any point, like, you get that free month. If you play for that month and decide the game's just not for you, you don't have to keep paying for it.
But you still paid $60 for it.
Yeah, but you pay $60 for any offline game. You play it for how many games do you buy for $60 that you play for more than a month? Like, if you just get a single player game.
What do you mean? I mean, that supports my cause. If I pay $60 for a video game and then play it for a whole year, that's $8 a month, $5 a month. Right?
Yeah, I'm not saying that there's not more games that are a better value. You got to look at a game like League of Legends where you don't have to pay anything.
Exactly.
And you can play so much. But all I'm saying is that it's not, for what you get, it is a good value. Like, the $15 a month goes towards something, as opposed to a game like Tomb Raider, which I really liked, but the cost to entertainment of it would still probably play out to somewhere around the same that you would be getting on a monthly basis with an MMO.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But then again, I really like MMOs. I really like PvP. I really like endgame raids and whatnot. And that just might not be your thing. But we'll see. I recommend you get it and play for at least a month, because you get a month free. And eventually it might become a free-to-play game. If it's not supported well enough and so many people don't like it, they might just make the service free. Pay your $60 and you play whenever you want.
Right. That would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they've done that with a few MMOs. The Star Wars one, specifically, I know for sure.
Yeah, those were good.
Mm-hmm. And the superhero ones, whatever. Fucking City of Villains and City of Heroes. Those were free for a while. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling now. I'm over it.
It's cool. I don't blame you. I don't really have anything else for us to talk about. So.
Okay.
I'm kind of tired. I would like to go to bed.
I'm going to go play some Ghosts and play some of our Clan Wars.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play Ghosts too. Not with you.
Oh no! It's funny because I now have an Xbox One. Oh, I remember that whenever I get one, I don't play with you.
Well, that's because I won't accept your friend request.
I mean, that's fine. I'll have what is it? What's the friend request limit? 1,000? I'll probably have 1,000 friends.
That would just be annoying.
I know. I'll just get 1,000 friends just so I don't have to accept you.
Can I just point something out?
I wouldn't even want 1,000 friends.
Freddie was talking shit in the chat. He said, Billy looks like a primate with his facial hair. Freddie, I am a primate. So are you. So Stark. So is Ford. Human beings are primates. That's not an insult, 100%.
I'm a mammal.
You and me, baby.
Well, all primates are mammals. But not all mammals are primates. Whales, for instance, are mammals. So they say. I've never met a whale, so I couldn't tell you.
That was funny last time.
Billy's mad. Billy's not mad. That's what Billy was saying. Billy's not mad. If you had called me a caveman, that hits a note real deep inside of my fucking soul, man. People used to call me caveman boy all the time, and it made me cry. I'm over it. I don't look like a caveman. If you hate Freddy, press 111.
I just think that it's really funny that he is talking into a microphone and no one's listening to him.
I'm listening, Freddy. Don't feel bad.
Dude, Freddy's getting that nice cardio workout right now. He keeps dropping the mic and picking it up. He's doing some squats, getting them quads in shape.
No, he actually just has like 50 mics just on hand. He never picks them back up.
He's just carrying a bag of mics.
He just keeps dropping them all over the place.
Anyway, is that the show?
That's the show.
Let's go play some fucking Clan Wars.
Psych! Netflix! I'm gonna talk to my Xbox!
Because it's your only friend!
It's turning on my Xbox and my TV right now. Is yours doing that? I didn't have to touch it.
Mine's not set up like that.
It says, please wait. It's my TV, not my Xbox. So. Mine's set up like that. Although, I've noticed a problem that if I already have the TV on, and then the Xbox isn't on, when I say Xbox on, it turns off my TV. Because it just sends out the power pulse. Xbox, go to Netflix. You see this shit? It's so smart. It just did it.
That is sweet.
I haven't logged in yet. I gotta show up my face.
I gotta show up my face.
It logged me in. You see that, John?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Xbox. Select Profile 2. Profile 2. Gotta slow down for it sometimes. She's kind of stupid.
She's kind of dumb. He's like whispering so she doesn't hear.
Xbox. Select 1.
I remember, so the other day I had it set up down in the living room because I was watching football and keeping up with my fantasy stats at the same time because it's that awesome.
GG, by the way.
Xbox, pause.
Oh, did I lose? Did I lose?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool, because I didn't set a lineup this week.
I didn't even play a defense. I still won. I was like, oh, ballin'.
I don't think I had people that were even... I think I might have had some people from the bye week that were in still. I don't remember. I didn't set that lineup. I don't like ESPN.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, that's ESPN, right?
Are you saying that dropping mics is witchcraft in Salem, or that turning on your Xbox and going to Netflix without touching anything is witchcraft?
Witchcraft. That's witchcraft.
Yeah, that should cry. But no, so anyway, so I had it all set up downstairs, and I was up here playing in some undisclosed beta, and Denise comes running up. She's like, I don't know what I did to your Xbox, and I was like, oh great, what the fuck did she do? She's like, I tried to bring up the sidebar so I could see my fantasy stats, and it like started asking her all these questions. She's like, I don't know what I did. I was like, well, what did you say to it? And she was like, I think she said like Xbox turn off snap, and I was like, you can't. I told you what to say. You had to say unsnap or snap. And
so she said Xbox turn off snap, and it probably came up like, are you sure? And I said yes or no. And she's like, that's just so many questions. It was just one.
Turn off snap isn't even a function. It like asked her to start a party and shit.
That doesn't make any. You would think it would have just went to the turning off option.
Well, because it probably thought that she said start.
Oh yeah.
But it was just really funny because like she thought that she had done something, but really it was just she said the wrong function.
It's cool though. The voice commands are cool. I like them.
I thought that it was going to be singled out to a single voice though. So like when you set it up, like you set it up with your voice, so that if someone comes in the room and they speak to it, it doesn't actually.
I think there's more intricate settings. There might be more intricate settings that I haven't found yet on how to like customize things a little bit more so it understands you a little bit better. Because especially with me, I kind of have a weird voice sometimes.
Yeah.
All the time. Oh, let's be real. It's all the time. And I wanted to know that I'm not Kermit. I should change my Germer tag to Kermit.
That's probably taken.
Yeah.
Not if I spell it
with a Q? Spell it with a Q.
K-E-R-R-R-R-R-R-M-I-T.
Spell it with a Q.
Custer with a Q, remember?
Kermit with a Q would not be Kermit. It would be Quermit.
Quermit.
Quermit the Frog.
No, technically, you can make a K sound from a Q.
Not if it's in front of an I.
I mean, technically, you could put any random assortment of letters together and say that it's whatever. If that's what you say it is, that's what it is.
Well, technically that would be called making a new language, so it wouldn't be English anymore. So.
If I had a son and I decided I wanted his name to be Kermit and it's spelled with a Q, then his name is fucking Kermit and it's spelled with a Q. That's just, it is what it is. Like, there's nothing someone can do about it.
you can legally name your kid whatever you want.
Yeah,
Right?
I know it's terrible.
But then, if you do give them a stupid name, you can get arrested for neglect. Like, giving them a stupid name is neglect. So you can still get arrested for it. The kid goes into protective custody and gets their name changed. So if you named your kid, like, Big Fat Blowjobs XXX69, then you'd be like, alright, sure. Now arrest them, please. Throw you in jail.
I'm waiting for the first person to come out saying that their kid's name is hashtag.
It's already been done. There's already been a kid named hashtag. So you know.
I know Kanye West's son is named North.
Yeah, it's Northwest.
Northwest.
Real clever, real funny.
That's so dumb.
God, fucking... End the show.
Okay, bye. I gotta find it. Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.